So yesterday we have seen the different rays to be considered for the image formation. I think all of you can recollect that point. I am explaining for concave mirror, ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection passes to the focus. Second, a ray of light passing through the focus after reflection from the mirror, concave mirror reflects as parallel to the principal axis. Third one, the ray passing through center of curvature. After reflection retraces its path, it's a normal incidence. And fourth one, a ray of light incident at P, pole, obliquely, so that angle of incidence is I, that is reflected back obeying the laws of reflection, I is equal to R. So out of this pole, we take any two rays for the image formation. Two rays are to be considered. So first I am discussing image formation in the case of plane mirror. Image formation in the case of plane mirror. Followed by image formation in the case of concave mirror, then convex mirror. So every day we come across with the plane mirror. Of course, once or twice we will see the plane mirror. So what is the type of image that we observe in the plane mirror? It's a erect image. You are seeing your face exactly same way. And size of the image is same as that of the size of the object. And distance of the image from the mirror is same as the distance of the object. But this cannot be taken on a screen. If you keep a screen behind, you cannot take that. So we call it a virtual image. So virtual image cannot be taken on a screen. But it can be photographed. We take the photograph, no problem, no issue. And one more thing is there, it is laterally inverted. So plane mirror forms only one type of image. Wherever you keep the object, only one type of image, it will be erect image and virtual image. Size of the image is same as that of the size of the object. Distance of the image is same as that of the distance of the object, and it is laterally inverted. Now I am going to show how it forms the image formation. You can see, try to see the screen. So this is a plane mirror. I am drawing a normal in the mirror. You can take this point as the center of the plane mirror. It's a normal, it's P. Suppose you are standing here. You are standing here for your meeting. A is your head, B, lower part. So one ray from the top goes straight. Incident, see at the point here. It's a normal incident. I equal to 0. R equal to 0. The line, this will be retraced. The light ray will be retraced. So it is I is equal to 0 and R is also equal to 0. This light ray after reflection retraces its path and comes in this way. This is ray number 1. Wapas returns. Second ray reaches the point here at P. At an angle of incidence I, and reflecting by obeying the laws of reflection R, I is equal to R. So this is ray number 2. So you have two rays, number 1 and 2. And suppose somebody is also standing here and observing. You can see that these two rays are appearing to come from some point here. So you have to extend these two rays backward. And you can see your image here. A dash, B dash. So this is your image. So this is the way of representing the image formation in the case of plane mirror. Virtual, हमेशा virtual, erect. Okay, and size is same as that of the object. Distance of the image is equal to distance of the object. V is equal to U. And last point, it is laterally inverted. If you write letter P here, it will be appearing in the mirror like this. It is called laterally inverted image. Next we go for concave mirror. There are 6 cases in this. So location of the object. So depending upon the location of the object, you will get different types of image. Different types of image will be obtained. You will get real image as well as virtual image. Real image means after reflection, rays are actually coming and meeting together. Exact meeting, not just like a virtual meeting. Exactly, rays are coming and meeting. You will get real image. Such kind of image can be taken on a screen. So you will be performing this experiment in the lab also. So real images can be taken on a screen. Other type of image is virtual image. There the rays are not, they will not come and actually meet. But we see that it appear to come from that point. Such images cannot be taken on a screen but still can be photographed. All the images can be photographed. So concave mirror forms both real and virtual image depending upon the position of the object. So concave mirror, case number 1. The concave mirror. First case I am discussing when object is at infinity. When object is at infinity. So yesterday I already explained, so image will be formed at the focus. The rays converge. So how will you draw this diagram? P, C is the principal axis. Object is at infinity. Rays are parallel. Parallel to the principal axis. So these rays are parallel to themselves as well as parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, they converge to a point here on the principal axis. This point is called focus, and we get a very, very small diminished image. So rays are actually meeting, so the image is formed at focus. It's a real image, okay, inverted image and very diminished image. This is the nature of the image. So when the object is at infinity, image is formed at focus. It's real, inverted and very diminished. Okay, next case is, suppose the object is not at infinity or pass mein aa gaya. Again, it is coming closer to the mirror. So we say that beyond C. Any finite distance beyond C. So next diagram, when the object is beyond C. Case 2. When the object is beyond C. C is the radius of curvature, center of curvature. So PC is the radius of curvature, PF is the focal. It is beyond. So the diagram is here. P, this is your focus. This I am writing as C. Object is placed beyond C. It is not an infinity, it's coming a little more closer. Two rays we will consider. First ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection, passing through the focus. Second ray reaching to the pole. Two arrow marks I am marking here, reaching to the pole. After reflection from the pole, oblique incident I equal to R, and both are coming and meeting at this point. So you will get A dash B dash is the real image. It is inverted, diminished, size chota hai, diminished, and image is formed between F and C. Image is formed between F and C. First ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection, passes through the focus. Second ray reaches at P obliquely. After that, obeying the laws of reflection, reflects back. Both are meeting at this point. So A dash B dash is a real inverted image. It is formed between F and C. So diminished image. We are not saying very diminished. Very diminished image focus में बनता है when the object is arranged. अभी थोड़ा सा size बढ़ गया. So size of the image increased. So case 2 completed. Suppose the object is coming little more closer. Suppose when it is at C, it is coming again closer to the point C. So then, case number 3. When the object is at C, where will the image and what type of image you get? Location. So case 3, when the object is at C, center of curvature. P the pole mark, F focus mark, and C also be marked. And object is now at C. So this is your object AB at C. Same kind of two rays we consider. So it will be easy for all of you to recognize. First ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection passes to the focus. First ray. Second ray that we reaching the point P, pole. After reflection comes and meet the first one at this point. And this is image A dash B dash which is formed at the same points. So A dash B dash is formed. The image is formed at C itself. It's a real image, invert image. The size of the image is same as the size of the object. Our height of the object is 10 centimeter. Then size of the image will be 10 centimeter. So when it is the object is at C, image is also formed at C. It's the real image, inverted and of same size. Okay, let us come a little more close. So if the object is coming more closer, object is again coming toward the mirror, now it will be between F and C. When the object is between F and C, then where will be the image and draw it? That is case number 4. When the object is between F and C, case number 4. Concave mirror, P, F and C. Object is here between F and C. Ray of light parallel to principal axis. After reflection, passes through the focus. Second ray reaching to the point P pole after reflection, obeying the laws of reflection, and coming here. Both are meeting at this point. So this is the point which is beyond C, and you will get an image A dash B dash. Its size is bigger and it is formed beyond C. So first ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection passes to the focus. Second ray reaching the point B, after reflection goes like this, and both are meeting here. A dash B dash is a real inverted, but it's an enlarged image, magnified image. Size is that. It's an enlarged image. It is formed beyond C. So when the object is between F and C, or it is coming closer to the mirror, so here you are getting images real, inverted, enlarged, also can be recognized as magnified image. It is found beyond C. Okay, next case number 5. Suppose the object is coming at the focus. When the object is at the focus. Case number 5. When object is at F. Object is at the focus. P, F and C. So your object is here AB. Ray parallel to principal axis after reflection passes to the focus. First ray completed. Next one. Ray reaches at the point P, second ray, after reflection obeying the laws of reflection and reflects back. Ray number 1 and 2, you can see that they are parallel. If you extend them, okay, they are going right. So as they are going, you can see the size of the image. So highly magnified, they are supposed to meet at infinity. They meet at infinity. So the size of the image will be very highly magnified image. A real, inverted and highly magnified image is formed at infinity. So this is the condition for getting highly magnified image. So this is the condition for getting highly magnified image when the object is at focus. So it is when the object is at focus, image is real, inverted, highly magnified, location is at infinity. And it is very comfortable for your human eye to observe. For a relaxed eye, you can send your eye to see object at very far distance, quite for a long time. Because it is very comfortable for human eye to observe object at infinity. So there will be a strain, there will be no strain on your eye. But if you read continuously, at your object you are observing 25 centimeter or 30, it will be strain. There will be strain. So next is case number 6. That is when the object is again coming closer between pole and focus. This is the most important. After this, up to this much condition, we are getting as a real image. Abhi real image nahi milega. Now we will get virtual image. So when the object is between pole and focus, virtual image is formed. Object is between pole and focus. P is here, F is here, object is AB, lying between pole and focus. Ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection, passing to the focus, say focus is here, mark. Yeah. This is the ray number 1 after reflection. Second ray of light, reaching to the pole, obeying the laws of reflection and reflects like this. A ray number, you can see on left side, these two rays parallel. These two rays are not parallel, but they are diverging and going. So if you stand from here, and one can see that rays are not going to meet anywhere on left side, but appear to come from on right side. Extend them. These two rays are extending back. We are extending this rays back, and here you get the image as so you are getting virtual image. Rays are not actually meeting. So this is the condition where we get virtual image in the case of concave mirror. It is erect image. The virtual images are erect in this case, erect image, but it is magnified image. So it is virtual, erect, magnified form behind the mirror. Location, etc. you can calculate by using mirror formula. So these are the 6 cases of image formation. In 5 cases it forms real image. Size are different. And in the last case it forms virtual image. So concave mirror forms virtual image, which is always magnified or enlarged image. Plain mirror always forms virtual image, which are of same size as that of the object. So next point, image formation in the case of convex mirror. So 6 cases completed, diagrams completed. Image formation in the case of convex mirror. Speciality of convex mirror means irrespective of the position of the object. You keep the object anywhere. There only one type of image formation is there. Image is always virtual, erect, diminished, matlab smaller size hai, and formed on the other side. So mirror mein virtual images are behind the mirror. So we'll see that. We'll take 2 cases just to recognize the location of the image. When the object is at infinity, the image will be at the focus, virtual and erect, a very diminished image is formed. And second case, when it is at any finite distance, it can be beyond C, beyond 2C, any you can write, no problem. So that we are discussing here. Case 1, convex mirror. Object is at infinity. Object at infinity. So rays are parallel. After reflection, the rays are going like this. And those who are standing here on left side, ray number 1, reflected ray number 2, they are not meeting anywhere here. But they appear to come from a point here. So this point is the focus where you get the image. So it is at the focus we get virtual, erect and very diminished images formed. Virtual, erect, very diminished images formed at the focus. The location abhi focus mein hai when the object is at infinity in the case of a convex mirror. Now, if it is not infinity, any finite distance, okay, you may get, okay, the object is placed 10 centimeter, you may get 30 centimeter, you may get 100 centimeter, you may get 200 centimeter. So your finite distance is only one type of image will form. It can be beyond 2C, measurement value, any value can be given, any finite distance, that is case 2. Case 2, objects at any finite distance. Finite distance means 10 centimeter, 30 centimeter, 50 centimeter, any value you can write. This diagram is important one. So P is here. Object is here A. There is no need of specifying the position. So one ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection comes here. And it appears to come from a point here, focus at. second ray of light reaching to the pole, obeying the laws of reflection, reflecting back. This is the first ray and second ray. These two rays are not at all meeting anywhere on left side. Okay. So if you this ray is extended back, so these two rays for a person on left side appear to come from this point. That is here A dash and B dash. A dash B dash. So A dash B dash is a virtual image. A dash B dash is your virtual image. It's virtual, erect, diminished. Diminished image, and it is formed between P and F. Location is between P and F. That you have to remember. For any finite distance, the position of the image is between P and F. So today we have seen different image formations: plane mirror, concave mirror and convex mirror. Plane mirror one diagram, concave mirror 6 diagrams, and convex mirror 2 diagrams. The speciality is this: there are mirrors which forms always virtual image. Name them. Plane mirror, convex mirror, they form always virtual image. Again, if you are more particular, asking, tell me a mirror that produces virtual diminished image always. So it's only one type of mirror will be there, that is convex mirror. If you give the example of a mirror that produces always virtual image and the size of the image is same as that of the object, only one answer, that is the plane mirror. Name the type of mirror which gives you virtual image but always magnified form. Answer is very particular, that is concave. Thank you.